When you hear that Buster H.R. Oh, man, it's about to go down. You feel the tension in the air. Wrestling fans all over the world, get ready for this right here. They're gonna have a field day with this one. You're about to witness Buster Unmasked! Oh, Lord! Oh, Lord! There's no telling what Buster's gonna say today. We just getting started. Just getting started! Welcome to Buster Unmasked! Hosted by Buster H.R. Johnson. This is a Buster H.R. exclusive. We are now tuned in to Buster Unmasked. We are now tuned in to Buster Unmasked. You are now tuned in to Buster Unmasked. We are now tuned in to Buster Unmasked. Welcome to Buster Unmasked! Welcome to Buster Unmasked! Buster Unmasked!
All right, y'all, we're here. We're live. You're watching Buster Unmasked, and you know what you got to do. You got to like this video. You got to share this video, and you got to go to Buster H.R. Johnson on YouTube and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit that little red bell so you ain't got to look for content or worry about it. You'll be notified when brand new content comes out. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. This is a wish list podcast for me here tonight. We're not going to waste any time. I'm going to promote the dozens coming up this Sunday, 8 p.m. Central Time. You don't want to miss it. And then we're going to promote our sponsors, and then we're going to get our guest on here.
You already know who it is.
We be bustin'!
It's Big Buster, baby, and I got some dirty dozens for y'all.
We be bustin'!
Wrestling roast battles. Y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all ain't ready. Here we go. Who be bustin'? We be bustin' like Blossy, like William Perry, we hustlin'. Big in these streets like Big Buster. You a sucker like Lou Brother who trust. We bustin'. Lick off shot, chin get clocked, knick-knack, patty whack, give a dog a bone. Dirty dozens with my pros, step into the zone. Wrestling roast battle, leave that alone.
We be bustin'!
All right, y'all, that's this Sunday night, November 9th, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Do not miss it. Be there right at 8 o'clock, and we're going to kick this thing off. And let me plug my sponsors, because without these guys, we wouldn't be doing any of this. For all of your breaking news, sports, and weather in and around the Jackson, Tennessee, and the West Tennessee area, be sure to tune in to 101.5 FM or 103.5 FM. You can also log in to talkinwesttennessee.com. That's TALKNWESTTN.com or newstalk1035.com. For all of your in-home care and consumer direct services in and around the Caruthersville, Missouri area, be sure to call Glowing Hearts at 573-643-2537. Their priority is caring for you and your family. Be sure to check out the Boot Hill Sports Network on YouTube for all of your sports news and live local games in and around the Missouri Boot Hill. That's BOOTHEEL. That's the Boot Hill Sports Network on YouTube. The Boot Hill Sports Network is also the home of American Hostile, Championship Wrestling, and the Unified Wrestling Alliance every single Saturday morning at 11 a.m. on YouTube. Professional wrestling just the way you like it. All right, guys, we got Chance. He's already in here with us. He said he's been waiting on this one. The Bull from the Woods, Big Cordell. What's up, Cordell? Glad you're watching. Chance is back, and he says, Big Ace Duke in the house, and you ain't lying, Chance. Let me just say this. I said this is a wish list podcast for me. When I first started doing this, I had a list of several guys that I wanted to get on this show. Most of them I have. There's a few that slipped by so far, but I will one day get them. And this guy right here was at the top, the very top of my list. Let me just say this. I'm a big believer in fate and timing. I've never reached out to him until about a month ago when the Dirty Dozen started. And here's the deal. Fate brought us right here, and the time is tonight. Let me say this about my guest. He is one of the most intriguing professional wrestlers around our area. Everybody talks about these total packages. Guys who can talk, guys who have charisma, guys who can get in there and work their ass off. And there's these buzzwords going around in professional wrestling nowadays. And the hot one right now is believability. And that's my guest in a nutshell. Let me just say this. I first seen this man about 5 years ago at EIW in Newbern, Tennessee, and he blowed me the fuck away. I don't know how, any way I can say it. He was off the charts, and without a doubt, I'm so glad to have him here tonight, and I'm so glad to have him in the Dirty Dozens. Without any further ado, I bring you Big Ace Duke. Ace.
Yeah. Oh, snap, boss. I like the introduction, man.
Man, what is up, my dude?
Man, nothing, man. Nothing much, man. I've been waiting, man. You know, I'm excited, man, about this Dirty Dozens, man. I've been looking forward to this, man. Like, I'm excited about this, man.
I'm glad you're excited because I'm excited too, man. Mark McGee's in here with us. What's up, Mark? Glad you're tuning in. Man, here's the thing. When me and you talked and you decided you wanted to get in this contest, man, put a big ass smile on my face. I'm not going to lie. Man, I'm looking for talent. Go ahead, Ace.
Actually, boss, I had reached out to you. Remember when I saw it, I reached out to you and was like, yo, man, this look fun, yo. Like, you was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, man, let's do this, man. So, yeah, man, when I saw it, then I had, I've been watching, I've been scouting and stuff. I always do my research. So I've been watching everybody, watching how the platform and the layout. Yo, man, I'm really excited, man. I think it's going to be big, man. We just got to get the right guys who understand the concept.
Right.
Let me say this first. It's a work, guys, who having fun. It's friendly competition. It's a work. Anybody got to get all butthurt about what we saying with these words, man. It's all fun, man. Hey, man. But I'm looking forward to it, though.
Dude, I can't wait for Sunday. I'm going to be honest with you. Look, we know we're here to promote the Dozens. But before we get there, I want to talk about Big Ace a little bit, man. Tell us where you're from, where you were born and raised, and how you got into the wrestling business, dude.
Well, man, first off, everybody know I scream South Memphis. Is where I was born and raised. Is where I'm from. Hey, this me, South Memphis. I'm there. But, man, the unique story about how I got into wrestling, it was actually a group of us that was discovered in the projects doing backyard wrestling, which was me, Reno Diamond, Antoine Wise, Malik over at VCA, and Blade Like the Blade. Pretty much the whole Wise Church. Like all us was discovered by Charlie Parks and V-Man, RIP Uncle V, man. We just lost him not long ago. But we were discovered by Big Simba in the back of the projects doing backyard wrestling, jumping off table, garbage cans, roof. And Big Simba, he came out there. He was like, yo, he saw us. He was like, man, nah, these cats look like they know what they doing. So he called up Charlie and V. And it wasn't even, I think, an hour or two, maybe Charlie and V pulled up. And we were out there just doing our thing. We had no idea. Charlie and V pulled up in this big old white van. We see these big old black bald head dudes get out, and we like, V looked like a wrestler. So we were like, it's a big dude. He walking towards us. And they just tell us that, and Charlie, him being, just the smooth, emperor of our, little clan that he was. He was, the head of the snake, but he just walked up. He was like, yo, I need y'all to stop. And so ask y'all one question. Do y'all want to wrestle? We like, yeah, we are jumping off these walls and stuff. Like, yeah, we want to do this. And he was like, okay, I tell y'all what. He said, in 2 days, I want y'all to be at this address. So, we were like, okay, yeah. We was excited, but then we were kind of skeptical because, a lot of people had told us before that they would train us and Derrick King. But a lot of people had told us before that they would train us and they didn't, But Charlie and V, so when we showed up to this address and we walked in this building, we could hear the ring bumping before we get there. So we was like, yo, it's like, yo, this, and it's so crazy because it's like a movie. We had to walk down this long hallway to the back of this building. It was like in nowhere. We felt like, yo, this, y'all shit, we going to wrestle, man. But when we got to this building, when we got to the door and we walked through that door, man, it was like, we saw heaven, man. We saw a real wrestling ring. We saw Charlie. We were like, yo, this is fit up. And I swear to God, boss, our very first night, our very first night of training, I'm talking about, man, they didn't hold back. I was 14 now. Reminds you, I was only 14. I thought, I was like, yo, by the end of that first night, I was like, I don't know if I want to do this, y'all. The first night of training was bad. Look, so, but the part about the story is 2 days later, we went back to training. And when we walked in, man, it was Charlie and V. They looked at each other, then they looked at us. They were like, yo, y'all kids really want to wrestle. We like, what y'all mean? Like, yeah. The man said, all right, we finna put the padding on the ring. What? We like, what you mean padding on the ring? Swear to God, man, him and Charlie and V pulled the canvas back. Man, with number straight wood. No padding or nothing. We was on wood. Yeah, he was like, Charlie was like, this how, he said, this how I see, this how I was trying to see if y'all really want to do this. And he knew then, man, our very first night, we were in there bumping on straight wood. Like, we had no idea. We like, yo, this what it, man. But after that, though, like, it was from that point on, from the very beginning, man, like, Charlie knew then, like, we all gonna be something special, man. And here it is, 25 years later, man. I'm blessed. I'm appreciative. I'm thankful. Like, I don't take it for granted, and I'm still passionate about it, man. Like, I swear, it's like this. I love it. It's my everything, man. And I'm grateful for this opportunity.
Man, Charlie, I actually knew Charlie. Me and Charlie we've probably had 6 or 7 matches around different places: Mississippi, Arkansas, Tennessee, in Memphis. Charlie, I don't think Charlie gets enough credit for the wrestlers he helped get in the business, man. And that's the God truth. And here's the thing, especially when Charlie was breaking a lot of you guys in, it was still, I mean, let's be honest, wrestling's always been almost a kind of like a white man's sport. And you had to, it's hard to get in. And Charlie was instrumental in bringing so many of you guys in, man. And so many of you guys turned out to be great wrestlers. Blaylock the Blazer, who did you start off the bat,
Reno,
Diamond,
Antoine Wild.
Yes,
Chris Nate was over there with us. We had Tattoo over there with us. Like, all those, like, man, all us come from that cloth, man. Like, we was, and like you said, man, to touch on what you saying about when we came in 99, it was predominantly white. And this was my, like, and this was how we knew, like, Charlie was something special, man. Like, our very first match, Cleveland, Mississippi, December 5th. I never forget it, man. We walk in the locker room. We already an hour late. We was on color people time. So we like, we not for the wrestle, man. We late, man. When we got in the locker room, I remember a guy named Wes. I don't know. You remember Wes? He used to have an eye patch and I always wore those colorful vests. He ran NWA Mississippi back then. His name was
right off hand, man. Not right off hand.
But yeah, he was promoting the show, man. We get in there, Charlie the one in there and changed the whole board. He changed everything on the board. And when I say, man, the whole locker room just, everybody instantly like, boom, okay, this what I said, who the hell this man is, man? This man just walked in here and changed everything and nobody said nothing. And we in Mississippi, no, we finna die, y'all. This ain't right. Hey, man, but it was, but that there like showed us like, yo, this black man got a lot of respect though. Like, you know, and it was something like everything was new to us, you know, still. And it was like, but to see the acceptance he got and the respect dude got from everybody, man, it's like unbelievable. And like enough people don't know, like the credit, like it's so much credit, man, that he don't get that people should give him, man. Like real talk, man. Charlie was one of a kind, man. Dude had Jerry Lawler on our show.
Right.
Like it was like, dude, like Jerry Lawler, like her, like I'm like, nigga. I mean, what? Like, and it was like, it wasn't no, oh, I'm bigger than, no, it was like he respected and knew who Charlie was and didn't play. And yeah, man, Charlie was different, man. It was
Yeah,
definitely different.
Charlie definitely don't get the respect I think he deserves for his contributions to the wrestling business around our area, especially. So many great talents he helped break into the business, and it don't hurt when you got V-Man right there beside you too. Me and V-Man, I didn't really know V-Man. We crossed paths in 1997 at the USWA. Both doing jobs, both trying to get a job, you know. And I never really crossed paths with V-Man after that, but everybody I've ever talked to about V-Man has the same story.
Hey, man,
Dependable, loyal, and don't fuck with him.
Don't fuck with him.
Don't fuck with him.
Nah, don't fuck with him.
So let's talk about that, man. You go from the backyard, and here let's lay it out there. The Hardy Boys, Shannon Moore. There's so many guys that became superstars that started out just like you guys in their backyard, jumping off trampolines, mattresses on the ground, just taking exactly, man.
Whatever. Yo, but it was crazy because we were good and didn't know we were good. Like we went like it's like we were so like embedded into like wanting to be professional wrestlers. Like you couldn't tell us nothing, man. Like we just knew, like we knew that we was gonna do this. Like you couldn't tell us nothing. And it's crazy that we didn't know like how good we was gonna be, or we actually were to be doing backyard wrestling. So when Charlie saw us, he was like, "Y'all stop! Don't y'all do this no more." We like, huh? He like, "Y'all can't do this no more." And like we didn't understand, but gradually we started understanding. Like, okay, now we see we ain't want to do it no more anyway. We had a ring, we can go train in every day. Like it was like, then it wasn't like. It was just we had only like we had access to learn any and everything we wanted to. Like Charlie, like we had access, and like that's the advantage we had too. People don't know. It was more than just a trainer and trainee relationship with us and Charlie. You know, he was like a father figure, first father figure to most, and like a second father figure to me. But we had that that platform to where we could like go to the ring and just get in there and just study, practice, just hone our craft. We would get in the ring all night. You know what I'm saying? Just once we get to we would be there all night, man, just in there. And people be like, man, like a lot of people ask me, like, what did it talk? Like, how did I get to where I'm at now? First of all, man, humbleness. Humbleness and respecting his craft, like, and respecting his business. I came in 99. Respect this business. When we came in, Charlie, he trained us, but he taught us, we go to these other shows, y'all see Charlie had down that corner, don't say nothing, unless somebody say something to you. You say some, man, you tell that to these young folk now, you're going to have to beat the hell out of them. And that's one of the things that's wrong with the business, man. You got to respect it for what it is. Respect the people who came before us, who paid the way for us to be here, to be able to do what we do. But, it all started with me being humble, and then just constantly never stop learning. I'm always learning. I watch every type of wrestling. I don't care what it is, independent, big. I don't care. I'm watching it. I watch women. You can put two 80-year-old people in the ring. I'm gonna watch it, man. Like I'm always watching it. I'm always studying. Like I love it, And so there, you gotta always study your craft if you wanna. Progress in it. And just me, and then overall, like Charlie Park told me straight up, he like, kid, you gonna be real special because you just got something different. Didn't understand when he was like, I had a style that date all the way back to the early 1900s. Like, huh? And I'm like, so I went and researched all that, and it's like, even that there, taught me like, study this craft, understand. Like I didn't even know Abraham Lincoln wrestled. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like,
I didn't
like
either till after I got in the
man,
business, man.
yeah. So it's like I'm a student of the game. I'm always studying. I'm always like, man, soaking something up new, especially with the way it's changing now, with this new style of wrestling, this thigh slap stuff they got going on. I mean,
Right.
but I come from, I was trained old school, but I evolved with the new school. I guess there's, a part. I guess I got advantage with that too, being trained old school and evolving with the new school. I kind of think, that gives me an advantage too, because I got like the best of both worlds.
Right.
And
Here's the thing about Charlie. He didn't just bring you guys into business. I feel like he taught you guys the business. Now,
yeah,
I mean, it's one thing to put you in the ring, teach you how to wrestle, proper way to do
mm,
things, but a lot of times guys will do that, then put you on shows, but they don't take you under their wing and teach you the backstage business, the
yeah,
politics, how to deal with wrestling, because that's what gets most young wrestlers. You think it's one thing, and you have a dream and a passion for it, and you want to get
mm,
in it, and then you get in it, and then you start seeing kind of how everything works and the politics
yeah,
that comes with it. And that weeds a lot of guys out, and it helps so much when you got a guy like Charlie who you can go to and say, man, hey, this dude said this, or they want me to do this. What's your thoughts? What's your opinion? Go with somebody that's got some experience, knows how the business works. And I feel like that really set a lot of you guys apart from a lot of other guys just trying to break in the business, Ace.
yeah, it did. It did. I guess you could say, we was trained pretty tough, man. But like you said, when he took us up under his wing, it was like you said, it was more than just training us and putting us in the ring. Like I say, we was every day like with him after school. Like if we went training, we was working in the summertime with him, but he was always teaching us. Like we could be doing something else, not even associated with wrestling that day, but it's teaching us still about the business of wrestling. And it was like Charlie had a unique way of taking life and showing us first what life is about, teaching us certain things about life that transpire over into the
Right.
wrestling bit. If I'm making sense, like to us, it made sense once we understood. It was like, because it was like, if you're not gonna let nobody disrespect you as a man here, then you should let nobody disrespect you as a man in this business first.
That's right.
You're a man before you anything. At first,
That's
I'm
right.
like, oh, but I understood. He was like, for instance, like me, I don't mind losing, right? But here's the thing: I'll take somebody who's just been wrestling 3 days, yeah, and I'll put them over if it's done the right way, if it makes sense. Feel
Right.
what I'm saying? Saying, and so it's like there it goes back to me saying I'm a man for anything. I don't care about winning or losing. It's all about respect and how you do it. Okay, because
Man,
at the end of the day, like everybody still got to go home. Everybody still grown men, but it's all about, what I'm saying, respect first. Like, as long as it's done the right way, man, anybody can win. Anybody can lose, but it just has to be done the right way, the right way, respectfully, if I'm making sense with it.
yeah, man, if you're worried about winning or losing, you getting in the wrong business, man. Because I mean, that ain't really what wrestling's about. Yeah, look, we all love to win. There ain't no doubt about that. But man, I'll be honest with you. Me and my tag partner, we figured out we got over better a lot of times putting guys over. We got over bigger losing to certain guys than we would have if we would have won. And
Yeah,
here's the thing. A lot of times, really, the easiest part of wrestling is in the ring. It's the backstage stuff. It's all the other things that go along with this business. That's really the hard part. That's the fun parts when you get in the ring. And I'm like
yeah,
you, man. When I first went to train the first time, me and my brother got out of our vehicle and you could hear the guys in the ring bumping. They were in a building. We were at the Nashville Fairground. And I could hear the ring just boom, 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 boom.
yeah.
Talk to me about that. Talk to me about going from backyard wrestling. Now you pull up, and the minute you guys get there, you hear this ring. You know right then, oh shit, it's on. Talk to me about
Man,
that feeling, dude.
it's like that walk. It's like the walk got longer and longer as we heard the bumping. As we heard the bumping of the ring, it's like the walk, the hallway getting, it already was long, but it's like it's getting longer and longer. But then it also like at the same time, like we're getting closer and closer to who like, okay, so, but man, like they'll walk, I swear, they'll walk from the car, like you say, to their ring. That was like the most like, I would say scariest but important 3 to 4 minutes of my life, because I'm like, right here is when everything could change for me, like, you know, as far as like what I, you know what I'm saying, want to be as far as a wrestler. Because at 14, it did change for me when I started wrestling, man. It was like so different, like, you know, having a little buzz around the city, and then I was still in school. So, you know, it was like also hard for me. But my mom and dad were like, if my grades go down, you ain't wrestling nothing but the books.
Right.
So it's like, you know, I have to make sure I stay on top of it and not get caught up in the wrestling. But I also know that I want to be the best version of myself I can be in wrestling. So it was like, man, understanding like that walk from that car to that ring, like all that played in my mind, like that quick, because it seemed like it was forever. But I knew that once I walked through them doors, I wasn't turning around.
It's all fun and games. I mean, look, when you're in the backyard wrestling, or like me, I'd always wanted to be a wrestler since I was, as long as I can remember, since I was 5 years old at least. That's all I ever wanted to do. And man, when I got out of that car and heard that ring, it all became real then. And then you got to look into yourself, because it's make it or break it time. You're either fixing to go in here and shit the bed and figure out, I need to get a new dream, or you're going to go with this and you're going to do something with it. And man, the nerves, I don't know about you, but my nerves were so bad, dude. That first day walking in that building, man, my nerves were just off the charts. I was fine until we got out of the car and I heard that ring bumping. And then, man, them nerves just shot up on me. Man, I ain't going to lie. I went straight in the fairgrounds, went to the bathroom and puked.
Man,
I ain't going to lie about it, dude.
If I didn't have Reno and Wise now, I probably would have turned around. Cause like I say, I was 14, man, like, and I was hearing that ring. I'm like, it's loud. It sound like it, you know. And it was like, man, I'm like, do I want to do this? And like I say, what I was just talking about earlier, I was thinking about all like school and yeah, I'm like, man, I don't know. This a lot right now for 14. But I'm like, man, if I hadn't had them, I promise I probably would have turned around, because I was so young, but at the same time, I mean, I wanted to wrestle so bad, but at the same time, like, I was still just 14. I'm like, maybe I'm biting out too much, like biting out more than I can chew right here. And I'm like, and all this is got them thinking, walking to this ring. I'm like, man, I don't know. But once you get in there, man, it's like, okay, I'm in here now. But out of that first bump, man, I think I want to play golf now. I don't think wrestling is for me, man. Man, I might want to play tennis, man. You know, be the next Arthur Ashe, somebody. But damn, that bad. Man, that first bump, man. Nah, man. Then I'm trying to stay tough because I'm with the boys, you know. I don't want to look like, I don't want to be my elbow burning because I'm like, I'm dropping them elbows. So I'm talking about, man, I'm fighting back them tears. Like, man, this is torture. Why am I doing this? But I'm talking about, man, that first night was hard, man. I'm like, man, can I say it hurt? I don't want to look like no punk. You know, it did. I'm like, yeah, you're too young. You don't need to be here. So I'm like, man, I ain't gonna lie. That first night, I swear, it was probably the most stressful night I ever had. And just in wrestling period, I'm like, no, man, this ain't right. Like, no, this ain't what we see on WWE. Like, everything go back. I'm like, but that's why I tell people, man, people be like, I want to wrestle. I'm like, you sure? Like, are you sure? Because wrestling in the ring doing the show ain't nothing like training, man. Like, it's a totally different, like, ball guy. I swear, man, hey, Big Ace almost wasn't here, Buster. I'm just going to, that first night, man, look, man. I had so many ice packs on me that night. Look,
let's talk about the next morning, because I was kind of the same way. It didn't really faze me that first day of training, but we had to go all the way to Nashville from Helena, Arkansas, and back then it was still 55 miles an hour. So you're talking about an 8.5 hour damn ride, man. So we get through training, we get in the vehicle, we go about an hour towards Helena. We stop, get something to eat, and then we're not out of the car for probably 6 more hours. And when I got out at my house, man, and I had an issue. You talking about the elbow. my thing was slamming my heels on the mat. So by the time I got home, it didn't hurt while I was doing it. But when I got home, I had stone bruises. When I pulled my shoes off, felt like my heel was coming off with it. So talk to me about that next morning when it's time to get up and go to school.
Ooh, see, that's what I hate. This what that's the difference with me and everybody else. I had to get up and go to school. It was like it did. Man, look, I bet not that I couldn't tell my mom and my dad, like, man, I'm hurting. I can't. Nah, they would have been like, well, you ain't going back to do that. So I had to wake up and suck that up. Cause I wasn't fit to quit, but at the same time, like maybe I might do need it. But let me tell you something, Buster. Our first night of training was on a Thursday. I never forget it because the next morning I had 2 goddamn tests at school that day. I had one in U.S. history, Mr. Skaggs, and I had one in English class, Miss Tidwell. I could never forget it. Never, cause I failed both them tests. I'm gonna put it like this. Man, I was in there, man. I couldn't. I swear to God, I couldn't think. I'm trying to sit in the desk. Man, I'm trying to sit in the desk. You put your arms on the desk and none of that. I'm sitting straight up. I'm like, I can't make it up. For the first time, my English teacher gonna say, thank you, Mr. Calvin, for sitting up straight in the desk. Today, in my back of my head, I'm like, bitch, you just don't know what's going on in my body right now.
I'm taking all my strength to sit here.
Man, I'll tell you, that next morning was so dreadful. And I remember me, Reno, Blaylock, CA, because all of us stayed in the same neighborhood. And we used to walk to school the next morning. That next morning, that walk to school was the slowest walk we all ever made. It usually take us about 10 minutes to get right down the street, man. It took about 30, 35. I know we stopped and sat down. Everybody was hurting. Man, it was like torture the next morning. Like, because and then we got out of training late about. We get back to the house about 1. We so excited, I ain't get to sleep about 3. So around that time, then here goes 6 o'clock. Man, that was torture, man. I swear. But once we made it through the day, on the way to school, we were like, I don't know if I'm going back, y'all. Like, you going back? Like, you go back? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I got to sleep. Man, by the time school got out there, everybody like, yo, we going back, y'all. We going back, man. It was like, man, I ain't gonna lie. It started out rough that next morning. It started out rough, but like gradually throughout the day, like it was like it started getting better because a lot of friends, we had a lot of friends that knew that we did backyard wrestling. We told them like, yo, we going to train, and like, so we got to school, like they were excited once we got, yo, man, y'all training, how was it? We like, shit, man, look, man, I don't know, I'm going, man. But throughout the day, though, if people like, yo, man, see, I was in the real ring. Then we started thinking like, yeah, we was. It's the real ropes, just like on TV, man. Yo, it was like, so by the end of the day, we like, yeah, we going back, man. We going. So, they'll help us like, yo, we can't stop now, man. Because we were known for backyard wrestling in the hood. Like, everybody knew that. And when they found out we were training to be real wrestlers, like, people were excited for us. And so we were like, well, we can't let everybody down, but, we can't let ourselves down first. But, man, it was definitely a struggle that next morning. It was hard. We was, like, so close to, like, nah, we don't want to do this, man. And then it was extra because, like I said, we had to get up and go to school, man.
And no sleep. I'm that way now. If I go to a show, and I ain't even wrestling, when I'm wrestling, it's even worse. If I go to a show, I get home at 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm not going to fall asleep until 4 or 5 o'clock at the earliest. Even now, if I go to a show, get home at 1 o'clock, I'm so amped up, I still don't get to sleep. And I'll be honest with you, man, Epsom salt and hot water, Epsom salt, ibuprofen, and super hot water is a training wrestler's best friend, man. So look, guys, let's talk about going from the backyard and now all of a sudden you're on shows with Jerry Lawler. Got to be a big deal for a 14-year-old kid, man. Yeah. Obviously, you grew up watching Lawler. So Lawler, for all of us, Lawler's the guy. I mean, he just is. He's the guy. So talk about that, man. How did it feel to go from backyard to now you look over in the dressing room and Lawler's over there tying up his boots, lacing up his boots right beside you, man?
Man, look, Lawler was the totem pole for me, right? When I saw that. But let me remind you, Charlie Parks had so much pull. It wasn't like Lawler was the top of the pole, you know what I'm saying, at that time for us. we also Doug Gilbert, Tommy Rich, Rocky Johnson. Like we talking like Kamala. Like all
Right.
like we was gonna throw all these guys here. So it like we saw Lawler, we were like really like, but it's like on top of all that too, with all the other guys too. Like, man, it was like I thought I was in heaven, man. I thought I was in wrestling heaven. Like I swear, man, when I sit next to Rocky Johnson, you know, and you know, I'm like, man, it's the Rock Daddy. Like, you know, I'm like, man, it was like
Right.
so surreal. And then like they was not only were they just there, like they was also like, you know, talking to us and like, you know what I'm saying, helping us and like giving us. I'm like, man, you don't hear from Rocky Johnson. Like, you don't hear Rocky Johnson tell you, hey kid, keep going. You're gonna be good one day. Like, I don't care if he was bluffing me or not, he said it to me. You know, then you know, but then you got Doug Gilbert. You know, man, it's a dream to sit up and just listen to Doug Gilbert talk while he rap his arm for 3 hours, it seemed like, with all that tape. I'm
All the
like,
way
man,
up to the elbow, man. All the way
all
up
the
to
way
the elbow.
up. And I'm telling you, he just talking and we just sitting there like, this is like fucking amazing, man. Like, this is Doug Gilbert, bro. Be quiet. Let's stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was, and then Tommy Rich, he really talked like that. I'm like, that man playing with that voice. That ain't real. Like, it was so, man, I'm like, man, you know, like you say to us, these are heroes to us, and you know, in the wrestling world.
Right.
Me, man, when I saw if I was still like, man, these folks still superstar to me, man. These guys, USWA Memphis Wrestling is what inspired me. That's what put the bug in me. You know, anybody from Memphis. Now, everybody who know me know my favorite wrestler, who I think the greatest of all time is. Everybody know who I say is the number one, the greatest wrestler of all time. That's who I watched growing up. That's who I idolize. Hey, everybody know I think Shawn Michaels is the greatest of all time when it comes to that ring. You know,
Right.
we're all saying everybody, but being from Memphis, like USWA, man, like that's where it started for me. Like that's where Brian Christopher, I even got a chance to wrestle Brian Christopher, you know, before he passed, you know,
Right.
but meeting Brian, Doug, Tommy, Lawler, Reggie B, Brickhouse, like, you know, these people, Coco, oh my God, Coco. I love Coco B word. Hey man, like, but I was saying, like, getting the man, be on the show with all these guys, like you said, that time at 14, it was very overwhelming. But also, it was also a learning experience too, because I also learned a lot too, you know, at that
Right.
time, like at that time in '99, because we real did understand, like, yo, sit your green head down and respect this business, you know. You
Mouth
spoke
shut,
when,
ears open, especially when you
yeah,
in there with guys like that. And what got me, it's funny to hear you say, that's the Rock's daddy. I wonder when the first time that happened to Rocky Johnson, because Rocky was a fucking huge star on his
yeah,
own, man. Him and Tony
yeah,
Atlas. If I'm not
yeah,
wrong, first black
yeah.
WWF, maybe even WWF World Tag
Mm.
Team Champions. Rocky Star was a
Yeah,
fucking superstar on himself, and now he's the Rock's daddy, man. You know
yeah,
what I
look,
mean?
hey, look, Buster, but look, you know, at that time I was 14, right? So, you know, I had knew of Rocky Johnson, but
Right,
after that day there, that's crazy. After that day there, my dad, man, I swear to God, I went home and my dad, well, he was there at the show, but that night I was talking to him. I said, Dad, man, I got to sit next to Rocky Johnson. I was like, man, it's the Rock Daddy. And it's ironic, my daddy said the same thing. They ain't just Rock Daddy song. There's one half of the first black tag team chair. Like my daddy, he gave me. I'm like, okay, Papa, but I'm only 14. I didn't know that, but I was just excited. But but it was all a part of me, like, you know what I'm saying, going back and like researching who Rocky Johnson really was,
right,
you know, at that time too. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I was only 14. You know, I grew up on The Rock. You know, I
right,
had to learn about Rocky Johnson. You know, and then we didn't have at that time social media, YouTube, all that wasn't just big
right,
then. But but like no disrespect to Rocky Johnson, like, but I just didn't know, what I'm saying? I knew of him, but when I first thing out, it comes to my mind, man, it's the Rock Dad, you know what I'm saying? But like, but it was like, you said the same thing about Dad, like, yeah, they not only did the Rock Dad, that's Rocky Johnson. But yo, man, like I had to go back and do my research and really understand, which I always respected him anyway. But just to know that not only I said by, what I'm saying, Rocket Johnson, he was one of the first black tag champion. I mean, one half of the first, you know what I'm saying, black tag champion. And me
Right.
being a part of the tag team, you know, that, you know, was a big inspiration to me too. You know what I'm saying? As far as, you know, teaming up with my brother, you know, that's like that's probably the biggest thing. That's the biggest part of my career out of everything. Being in the tag team, my brother, man.
Well, let's
And
talk
it's like,
about that for a second, Ace, because I was going to bring that up. Got to be a blast in there. Look, my brother was my manager. We broke in the wrestling business together, but now he's 18 years older than me. So he waited until I got 17 before he tried to get in the business. And he really didn't try to get in the business. It was always the plan for me to be the wrestler and him to be the manager. So we broke in the business together. And it's a cool thing when you get to do something like this with your brother, man, because here's the thing. You've been a tag team for life. You know what I mean? There ain't no second guessing each other. You guys, I'm sure, pretty well know what each other's almost going to do before they even do it, or you see
hold
them
on,
do
Buster, right quick. Let me say something right quick. He must feel us talking about him because he calling me right now.
something.
All right, you finished now, man. I just want yeah, all right, man. You finished talking, man. That man really did call. Oh, I ain't finna answer. He got to wait. Man, I'm on live, man.
Telly, we on live, man. We on live. But talk about that for a minute. Talk about
Man.
did your brother break in at the same time you, before, after, what, man?
No, my brother actually came in 10 years after me.
Okay.
He trying to turn my volume back though. Oh, my bad. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, my brother came in 10 years after me. I started in 99, he came in 2009.
Okay,
And
so what's the age difference between you guys?
5 years, just 5
really?
years.
Okay.
Yup. And it's crazy because, man, when we were little, you know, we used to get in trouble a lot because we used to take our socks and like cut the bottom out right and slide them on our knees and our elbows. And we would be in the room wrestling in the bed. We take all the sheets out the bed and we be in there more wrestling. Me and my brother, like, we got our ass tore up a lot of times tearing them socks up. Mom and dad were mad about them socks, you know, brand new socks. But it's like that there, man, it go back to that to where we are now with full dick. Like, that's not just a work, that's a shoot, man. Like, and that's the best part of being in a tag team with your brother. Like, it's a fucking shoot. Like, this is my brother. This is how we are. Like, Ace and Joker is just Duke and Stank. That's our nicknames, you know. It's just us turned all the way up. But the most unique thing about it is realizing that you thinking like somebody without even like know that y'all thinking alike. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like a lot of stuff me and my brother do in the ring, like it be just instinct off each other. And like people be like, man, y'all like, man, work like a well-oiled machine. We be like, yeah, we know, but shit, sometimes we don't even know that we be doing. And it's like an instinct thing because we think so much alike. Like we so much alike, but we also different. But
Right.
like when it comes to us in the ring together, man, it's like, man, it's magical. I ain't gonna lie. Anybody with a brother that's in the bed, you know, who like they know that is magical, man. Like, because it's literally like having another brain, the exact same brain as yours, thinking at the same time. And it's
And
like,
not to
man,
mention, man, here's the thing. Wrestling can be a tough business. It can be a cruel business. At least when you got your brother there with you, you know if shit goes down, you got somebody there that's gonna have your back. Because I don't
you
think
better
it
believe
happens.
it.
I don't think it happens as much anymore, or I don't know if it happens ever anymore. But when I broke in, shit could get real, man. Guys allowed to get into a fight. It didn't matter. When you got your brother there with you, it gives you that extra confidence to know, hey, shit goes down, I ain't got to worry about it. I got somebody here with me. We're gonna watch each other's back and we're gonna handle business, man. That adds a lot to a young wrestler's confidence, man. It just is, because it's a strange business, man. When you're young getting into it, it's a strange business, man. It can be, I mean, it's highly political, highly fucking drama filled. It's a hard business, and having someone there with you definitely makes it a lot easier for you, man, to navigate these companies and these places you go. So look, Ace, I know you didn't start out as Big Ace, did you? How did we get, where did we start at, and when did we become Big Ace that we know today, man?
Man, you know what? I actually been having my name Ace. Can you hear me, boss?
Yeah, actually, I might need you to turn your volume down just a tad.
Okay, because I couldn't hear it on this. You know. What about this? That better?
Yeah, you're good, dude.
Yeah. How about now? My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. Hey, my bad, man. I'm trying to get my volume together here.
No, good, man. We got a clear picture of you. Volume's good. There you go. Lift the phone a little bit so we can see your face. I mean, talk to me about the evolution of the Big Ace we see, man, because I'm going to be honest with you. I said it in my opening. I first seen you live at EIW, and I feel like that is the Ace. That's the Ace that I want to see anywhere on TV. It does not matter, man. I've seen you on Memphis Wrestling a few years ago, you and Jack Parker, and they had y'all in the camo. What is the deal with that, man? Because I'm going to be honest with you, from the first day I seen you at EIW, I knew for a fact if someone put you in the position, you're money, man. There ain't no doubt in my mind that you are money. You hit all those marks. You got the charisma. You can talk. You can work in the ring. And the most important thing is I believe who the fuck Big Ace is. When you come out, you're believable. I believe every fucking thing you do. And that's really the most important thing in the wrestling business anyway, to really get over, is people have to believe in you. So talk to us. Take us through the evolution that got us to where we are now, man.
Man. Well, first off, it took me a minute to get to where I'm at now, and to where I'm at, being comfortable with who I am, and you know, and just being unapologetically just me. You know, like, it took me a minute to get here, but man, I would say about when my brother started. He's been wrestling now 15 years. So when he started, I had been in 10 years. At that point, I didn't understand. Me, the age that I am now I was nowhere near that when he first started. And that's when I started really understanding, like, evolution of a character. Like, really understanding, like, for me to stay relevant, I'm gonna have to evolve. And it was like, what can I do? Like, it was like, what can I do and not be just a stereotypical black dude? You know, like, you know, but I also wanted to stay true to the culture. Like, I always wanted to show people that you could be you and still get succeed being you. You know, just don't be afraid to be you. But the evolution, and it's funny because I always talk about this, man. Like, the evolution of Big Ace started with, I call myself the sharpest card in the deck. Okay, this started with me just understanding, okay, the sharpest card in the deck is, I'm knocking on the door of where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? If I'm making sense, like, you know, I was the sharpest card in the deck for a long time because I was trying to figure out, where am I going to go? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the next thing for Aces as far as my character? And then came Full Deck. So, you know, that there helped me evolve mentally and psychologically, like, way more advanced than I was at first, because teaming with my brother helped me understand that, like, I could go out here and be like, yo, I'm Big Ace, or I could go out here and be like, I'm just Calvin. You know what I'm saying? If it makes sense. You know, and now, but I really wanted to understand, I really want people to understand the difference in Ace and Calvin. Like, I know it sounds crazy, but it's going to make sense. You know, but I really wanted people, because at first I didn't understand, like, character or none of that. I was just walking to the ring being myself. And then once my brother broke in, I really understood, like, yo, we have to develop personas and characters of who we are instead of just walking to the ring being up. So I say all that to say that the evolution of Big H started right there. That's when I started understanding that I can't be this same, phase of myself if I want to, go far, if I want to go to the next level. I can't be this same phase of myself. I have to evolve to where they would accept me and give me opportunities, because I wouldn't get no opportunities that I got now, until I evolve into something, I guess, where, I don't know. It gets hard when with the evolution, because it's like I try to be myself, but and try not to change, if I'm making sense, though. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm trying to, not be disrespectful, step on nobody, but it was hard evolving myself as a black guy from the hood. Just to say that being black from the hood, it was hard trying to evolve into a character that people would believe. I'm gonna say that because, like, I always felt I would look corny if I go out here and do this, if I go out here and do that. But I had to understand that the best way to evolve is to be myself first and just, add layers to who I am. And that's when it all started making sense.
That's it right there, man. Here's the thing. When we first start, we all walk to the ring. And even if we kind of already got a little gimmick, we still are just pretending. We're just pretending. We're just trying to fit in. But over time, as you get comfortable in the ring, comfortable in front of people, good at working in the ring, that's when you start evolving. And here's the thing I always tell young guys. Nowadays, I feel like a lot of young guys get in the business and they already have a preconceived gimmick of what they want to be in their head. Sometimes, once in a blue moon, that works for somebody. But for most of us, you got a preconceived notion. You get in the business, once you're active in the ring, you start realizing, I don't think that's going to work. Or even if it does, I'm not ready to try that right now. You got to get comfortable in the ring. You got to get comfortable in your own skin. And what I tell people is, worry about honing your craft. And when the time's right, over time, the gimmick's already in there. It'll find its way out. The more you get comfortable. And I feel like that's what you did. You say persona and stuff, but really, I feel like when I see Big Ace, the EIW Big Ace, I feel like that's who you are, just turned up to 2,000 degrees, man.
Yeah. And that's what I didn't understand at first, Buster. Like, I was afraid to be there, because like you say, I came in, we both said I came in a predominantly white business, at the time. So it was hard to just be myself. It was hard to be there. So, trying to evolve my character, it was so hard because I was afraid to be me first, and add layer. And like you say, and like with me, I didn't have, coming in, I wasn't thinking about no persona. I wasn't thinking about a character. I was just coming in wrestling, doing moves, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, once I start understanding, the psychology of it, I start understanding that, to be to be great, I'm going to have to be uncomfortable doing something, and me being here was the best thing that I did, because it challenged me. Like, being a heel is so challenging because everybody know me, man. I'm a silly, goofy, fun loving person. I love family. I love, movie time with my family. I love hanging with my family. I love, I'm a family oriented guy. I love people. I love being around people, But so when you see Ace, man, that was the challenge for me. Man, getting people to believe that they, that I'm really a mean dude. That was hard for me at first. That was not easy. And all that was a part that okay, if I'm going to go out here and be something special, I'm going to have to be uncomfortable being an asshole, you know what I'm saying, as to say.
Right.
And that was the hardest thing for me, man. Going out there and talking bad about some little kid or old lady, I would say something about an old person, then I'd be like, oh, that was mean, man. What? But then and that was so hard for me. And then being a baby face, I was, pretty good at baby face. But it's like I felt like that was too easy because I'm a loving person anyway. You know, I can be a baby face easily, man. You know, I got a smile, I got a sense of humor. People going, but being a heel is the most challenging thing, and that's why I really start understanding. Okay, this is how I'm going to evolve. But it all started mentally, though. Like
Right.
mentally, once I locked in, mentally, bust everything changed. Once I understood that these people pay their money to see a character, not me. They pay their money to see Ace. Who is Ace? Like, what is Ace gonna do? How is these people gonna remember Ace when they leave this building? And once I mentally start understanding it, man, everything just started falling in place for me. And like, once I got comfortable being an asshole, oh yeah, it was, you know, as crazy as that sound, that's when it started mentally being way more comfortable because I was like, oh man, it's some stuff that Big Ace say and do in the ring that I can't do and say in real life. So that was my like, I'm gonna go out here, I'm gonna talk so bad about this handicapped person. If this lady with no teeth say anything to me, I'm gonna talk crazy to her little 6 teeth. And like I was comfortable telling myself, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And once I got comfortable with that, man, it was so much easier to evolve and understand the psychology. Like, you know, I want people to hate Big Ace. I want people. I got a big mouth and I'm going to run it. I'm going to talk bad. I'm going to talk. I'm going to irritate these people because I know I got a big mouth. I know they hate to hear me talk when I'm kicking butt too. You know what I'm saying? But once I realized that was a real important part of my character is my mouth. Man, I got a big mouth. I know I can run my mouth. But I also know that I'm smart too, that, you know, I understand that talking is a big key too.
Right.
A part of growing, like talking, being able to talk, promos, work your mouthpiece. A lot of these young guys don't understand it either, man. Like that's a big thing. Learning how to work that promo, learn how to work that mic, learning how to talk just period. Like that's so hard for a lot of cats to do, man. I love my brother to death, but he's still scared to talk on the microphone. Joker afraid to talk on the microphone.
And here's the thing, you gotta, once you dial into who you are, that's the thing. We're all like that. Once you really figure out who Big Ace is, then it gets a whole lot easier because then you start thinking, well, Big Ace wouldn't do this, or this is what Big Ace would do. Now, me personally, I might do something different, but no, this is how Big Ace would handle this situation. Once you figure that out, it makes wrestling a whole bunch easier and talking. And that I'm glad that's a perfect segue to get us into these dirty duds. Because Big Ace, man, the one thing I noticed about you too at EIW, you could captivate the fans with the microphone. You didn't have to work. You could talk and they would be right there with you, dialed in on you. And that's an important factor, period, for anything in the public eye. You know, it just is, especially wrestlers. So let's get on these dirty dozens this Sunday night, Ace. I'm so glad you're in this contest. Let's start out by your opponent, man. You're going to be facing off against Dorian Vane. Now, if Dorian shows up, we'll probably find out tomorrow. I got him on the podcast tomorrow night. I figure hopefully if he shows up to the podcast, he'll show up to battle you, but I don't know because he was scared to battle Johnny Dotson now. He knows. He
not scared, was he?
Oh, man.
Was he scared?
Dude, he didn't show for the contest, man. That's all I could say.
Hey, man. Hey, first off, you and Dorian be having me tripping going in. And first off, man, I just got to say that. I said, maybe them two need to be battling Sunday, man.
Hey, I talk to Dorian. I think maybe somewhere around March, if Dorian's up for it, I'm going to talk to Dorian about me and him having a battle because I had a blast. Those couple of days we were going back and forth on Facebook, I had a fucking blast, Ace. I ain't going to lie. But you got to face off against Dorian.
Hey, man, look, man. It's like this here, man. Hey, I love competition. I love being competitive, and I hate losing. I love Dorian Vane. That's my little guy, man. Hey, that's my guy, man. I helped put him over big in CTW. I saw the vision Marco Rose had for him. And let me say this first. That dude there has it. Yeah, I know, but you know, I appreciate people giving me my flower, but Dorian Vane is the total fucking package. He has it all. He has it. All he has to do is just keep learning and keep understanding that, you know, you can never learn too much. He has it like, hey, and I say this because when I first met him and worked with him, the way he approached, the way he respected business, it was like so gracious and it was like, yo, like so appreciative of somebody coming in like that, you know, has that mindset. It was like, yo, so hands down, like I got number love for him. Like, you know, that's my guy. But come Sunday, bro, Dirty Dozens, hey man, I love you, Dorian, man. But hey, man, it's all fun and competition, man. And we got money on the line, but the most important thing, man, is like having fun with these words, man. That's what it's all about. Having fun with these words, man, seeing, what these words about, man. And that's what I'm looking forward to. Like, spitting these bars, talking these promo. Yeah, man. I've been researching. I'm ready, man. I've been watching everybody else battle. I've been watching all the other. Yeah. I'm watching everybody, man. Yeah, it's on notice. I'm watching all you cats. Yeah, I'm watching everybody. I see who might be a threat, who might not be a threat. Yeah, I'm watching, man. Yeah, Mr. Dotson, I'm watching you. Just in case, I know you good with them words. And man, just in case, man, I got to roll with him and the other battle too, man. Dude, dangerous on that mic, man. Dude got some words, man. Dude, hey, yeah, just in case, man. Shout out to him. I'll take him Sunday the other battle. But, hey, I'm looking forward though, man. I'm watching everybody, man. I'm watching. Yeah, just so Dorian, they know.
When I told Dorian who he was facing off against, he said the same thing you did. He said, damn. He said, man, that's going to be a hard one there. He said, it's hard it's going to be hard for me to find something bad to say about Ace. And I'm like, Dorian, that's the competition. We all growed up. Look, we all growed up talking shit to each other, playing the dozens. I mean, all of us did. Whether it's in a locker room, whether it's on the playground, we've been doing this shit since we've been going to school. And most of us been playing the dozen since before school. Little kids talking shit to each other. And that's what this is all about, man. And I'm so looking forward to that matchup. I'm hoping Dorian shows up, and I'm dying to see you two guys go at it. Because I give Dorian a hard time, but honestly, for no longer than he's been in the wrestling business, Dorian has done real well for himself, man. There ain't no doubt. Yeah. I'm thinking like Dorian's maybe 5 years in now?
No, I don't think he that far. I don't think no.
Okay, well, Dorian
he might be about just almost 3 or something. If I ain't mistaken, probably about 3, 4, something like that. I don't think it's 5 though. That's why I say he pretty goddamn good. And I don't even think he ain't been in it long, if I ain't mistaken. Right.
And see, he's still learning the business.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Dorian's still a baby in the business. He's still trying to learn this business and how it works. And I'll be honest with you. I think it was this past Saturday. He had a promo on EPW. Man, that was fucking off the charts. Probably the best promo. The best promo I've ever heard Dorian cut, and he's cut some good ones. And maybe the best promo that we've seen anybody cut around this area in a good long while. Dorian got me. I was watching that shit, and we've been going back and forth, so I'm looking for shit to fuck with Dorian about. Man, I watched that promo, and I'm like, motherfucker, man, ain't nothing here. Ain't nothing bad I can say about that. So look, Ace, you got 3 rounds in this contest. First round is just straight up smack talk. It's 8 minutes, man. You guys are going to go back and forth for 8 minutes until I say stop. Talk to me about that smack talk round. How you feel like you're going to do in this round, man?
Hey, man, come on, man. I'm from Memphis, man. We check every day, all day in Memphis. We talk shit all day in Memphis. So, man, it's like sitting up kicking with my guy, talking shit with them, man. Like, that's why I say, man, it's easy, man. Like, because it's the culture of Memphis. We talk shit. We smack talk. We will check the shit out of you in Memphis. I check my own kids, goddamn it, if they play our game. They'll tell you, I would check they little ass if they goddamn it say, look, man, me and my wife, we go in it, goddamn it. Me and her go in it all the time, checking each other. Right. Like, so, yeah, it's a part of, like, the culture in Memphis, man. So, it ain't nothing you can say about me that I ain't already heard some shit. Right. Come on, man, like, but, like I say, man, it's all, it's all fun. So, man, I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm the same as you. If you got around me and my friends, you would think we fucking hated each other. We will rag each other from fucking start to finish. From the time we get around each other till the time we leave each other, it's a fucking battle roll of fucking talking shit, man.
Bro, I'm the oldest of 8 kids. Me and Joker, the first 2 are 8. We got it's 5 boys and 3 girls, and everybody younger than me. And you talking about some shit talking? Oh yeah, but shit talking. I got 7 siblings. Some of the shit talking motherfuckers I know. Your siblings, shit, and my kids. Oh yeah, man, yeah. I've been getting good practice in because I'm checking all their asses, man. But that's just the personality of my family. Like we just all silly and goofy and got sense of humor anyway. So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it, man. Like I say, man, I love Dorian, man. But hey, man, we in that ring Sunday, Vane. I hope you watching, my boy. We in that ring Sunday, man. It's like Big Ace and Dorian Vane in the ring again. We just got these words, man. So ain't nothing you can say to me about me that's gonna hurt my little heart now, bro. Because it's all about fun and competition.
Ace, I think we ought to have Dorian. I think he ought to put that EPW heavyweight title on the line, man. You know what I mean? Ooh. I think he ought to put that championship on the line this Sunday, man. Might be the EPW champion time Sunday nights through, man.
Man, you know what? EPW be mad at Dorian if he do that, man. Because he gonna lose them 4 belts, man. Don't do that. Nah. Hey, man, look, man. I just know, man, I got bars, I got words, I got fire I'm spitting, man. Look, man, I've been looking forward to doing something like this anyway, man. Because like I said, I'm a big fan of battle rap anyway. And like, I'll be on it anyway. So, I've been looking forward to something like this. This is going to be real fun, man. Like, wow.
So let's talk about that second round, battle rap style. You have up to 3 minutes. Each one of you guys have up to 3 minutes. You can use it all if you want to. You don't have to use it all, but I'll be honest. I feel like if you got 3 minutes and you can fill 3 minutes, it's best to fill the 3 minutes. If you got hot shit that you can spit, I feel like you need to fill that 3 minutes, man. And look,
the whole 3.
Dude, Chris Lex is on here with us. He's kind of putting you on the spots, man. He said,
"That's my bro. That's my bro there.
Give us a quick 8 bars, man. Are you up for that?"
Oh man, let me see. Let's see, man. Let's see. For a long time now, I've been a badass outlaw. So stay on your road, dog. Cause me and my team, we known to get extreme. Yeah, snap. Hey, man, that's all I'm gonna give, man. I ain't gonna give too much, man. Nah, man. I ain't gonna give too much, man. I ain't gonna give too much, man. Nah.
Look, I'm glad, Ace, because I feel like if you would have busted the whole 8 bars, man, I feel like Mike would have ran Dorian off, man. I don't know that Dorian's a rapper, man. He can talk shit, and he's got a hell of a promo, but I'm anxious to see Dorian in this battle rap round.
Yeah, I ain't want to skirt my boy off, man. He probably might be like, yo, man, he gonna really come, hey, go. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to it, though, man. Sunday, though, yeah. That battle rap verse gonna be fire, man. I sure been working on it, even the 3rd round, all that, but I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to it.
8 minutes of promo wars, man. And here's the hook to that. You guys don't know the topic until I tell you guys. Right,
that's cool.
That's cool. It's straight off the top of your head on the fly. You don't know what the promo's about till I tell you. Talk to me about that. Now I know you can cut a hell of a promo. Dorian cut a hell of a promo. So I'm expecting that actually might be the closest round between you two guys. I'm feeling like.
Yeah. Because I heard that kid spit on the. I didn't hear him. Cause of promos too. I'm like, what the hell is he worried about? Like, he can talk, man. Like, what I'm saying? He can, like Dorian can actually talk on the mic. So, I just, I ain't scared of nothing, but I'm gonna give it flower. I hope he bring it hard. I hope he come hard, man. I want him to bring the best. I want to bring the best out of him, man. I want him to bring it, man. make me go in my bag.
I do too, man. I'm looking forward to it. So let's talk about some of the other competition, man. Johnny Dotson's already advanced, man. After the first of the year, we'll be kicking off the semifinal rounds, man. In the semifinals, there's actually a $75 cash prize to the winners. So let's talk about Dotson for a second. What's your thoughts if you end up facing Dotson somewhere down the line, dude?
Man, look, I'm gonna tell you, man, Dotson, I'll be honest with you. It might be the only person that, I ain't worried about him, but he might be the only person that, be able to spit, what I'm saying, ball for ball with me, promo for promo, cause that motherfucker can talk himself, man. He can talk, man. But
Yeah.
hey, man, I'm Big Ace, man. At the end of the day, man, I'm the game changer, supreme alpha, man. When I spit ether, man. These words inferno when they come out. So, hey, I love Johnny, but we run across paths. I ain't worried about it. Body bag. I ain't worried about it.
So look,
I ain't being cocky or nothing, Buster, but I just know me, man. I know what I can eat, man.
One of the other guys who's already advanced, a guy named Garth Mahoney. You know anything about Garth, man?
Yeah. I know Garth. I seen his John. Yeah, that's why he about a prestigious P, right?
Right.
Yeah. I know Garth. Oh, hey, man. Look, Garth, my guy. Good shit, man. Good shit. But ain't none of y'all ready, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm finna flip Dirty Dozens upside down, inside out. I'm coming to claim the throne, man, right here. I'm letting them be known. I'm letting it be known right now. And one of you cats, man, if you cross my path, you're gonna get laid down, man. You step up against the Reaper, man, you're going to sleep. I ain't playing. I got bars for days. See, I said I wasn't going to spit none, but I'm going to let a little something go. Because, hey, they need to understand the whole purpose of Dirty Dozens. Don't be in your feelings. Come with those hard hitters. I mean, words, punchline, metaphors, lyrical. Hey, yo, man, look, that's all I would give. My bad. I got excited, man. I got excited, man. Yo. Yeah, man, that's what's up, though, man. I'm excited about this, man. I'm excited about this, y'all. Yeah,
so
man.
Let's talk about the contest itself. Ace, here's the thing. Give me your thoughts on this contest in general. I feel like some people's got some mixed reviews about it. Some people in the wrestling business, I don't think really like that we're doing this. Other people love the fact that we're doing this. What's your thoughts on just doing this contest, man, and creating some fun around our area in the wrestling business?
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. Look, I support it 1,000%. I love it. I think it's a great idea. I think it's something different, something new we've never seen before when it comes to professional wrestling. Other than people seeing us talk on the microphone at the shows, like this is definitely something new and different that we don't get, like people don't get to see. Like you get to really see, like, what I'm saying, how good, guys really are. And there's a lot of guys in this business that can talk, that can work that microphone. But this here, man, is like a whole different platform, like something new and amazing. And like, I think it's going to be big, man. For the people who have their mixed reactions, I don't think they really understand it. It's going to take time for a lot of people to really understand the concept of it. Like, we're not coming on here like, just to bash somebody just to be mean. Like, it's a fun competition, where you get to, work your words, man, work your mouthpiece, man. We get to see, you get to see different elements of what we able to do, not just a promo. Like, you got a battle rap, you got smack talking, like those are different elements of talking. So, I mean, it's a good thing, man. Then you'll really get to see, like, what I'm saying, like people in their element. Like you said, like I said, it's a lot of us who could work the promo, who could work the mic. But this year just adds a really fun element to it. You really get to see without physically, verbally, you get to see some of your favorite wrestlers go with it. Like, I think it's fun, new, different. People are afraid of different when, if they don't understand it. So, but I think it's, I think it's amazing.
You hone your skills inside the ring. Well, you need to hone your skills outside the ring. You need to hone those microphone skills. The more comfortable you are talking on camera and talking in front of people, when it comes time to cut promos, you're going to be better at them. It's just as
Mm-hmm.
simple as that. So I feel like that's one aspect. One of the reasons I created this contest was for the young guys around here who are in the wrestling business. But we know how the wrestling business is. You might get to wrestle, but that don't mean you're going to get promo time.
Oh.
And the thing, if you do get promo time and you shit the bed, you're not going to get no more promo time for a while. So I feel like this would be a good deal for young guys to come on, get comfortable in front of people, get comfortable running their mouth, because in turn, the more comfortable you are, the better your promos are going to be when you get a chance to cut promos, Ace.
Yeah. And not only the young guys, some of the older cats need to get on them over and get comfortable talking too. Like, man, it's a great platform for, like you said, it's a great platform for people to just learn how to be comfortable with, you know what I'm saying, talking, like in front of the camera and talking in front of people. Like, it's a great platform, but they, you know, they can't be scared to do it though. That's the main thing, man. Like, can't be scared to do it though, man. You got to do it, man. Like, hey, man, take the chance, man. Anybody who out there thinking about it but scared, take the chance, man. Don't be afraid to be yourself, man. Don't be afraid to try something new, man. Like, you know, I'm looking forward, man. It's a fun new adventure, man, that I think we really needed in this business, man. Like, you know, most importantly, it's fun, man. It's a fun concept, you know, and like, that's the biggest thing. And then, like you say, you get to work on your craft. You get to, you know, understand how to work a microphone, how to work a promo, how to talk. Learn how to get comfortable talking, which is, as you can see, I love to talk. I will run my mouth. I don't mind talking, man, you know. But it's like, you know, being comfortable talking, man, you know, that's a big thing. And a lot of cats do need to work on that. And this is a great platform for them.
And here's the thing, man. What made Jerry Lawler so great? Everybody talks about he could talk people into the arena. He could talk people into the arena, but once he got them there, he always delivered inside the ring. And that's the thing, man. It's just another aspect of the wrestling business.
Promoting yourself.
Like it's practice. And here's the thing. You get to come on here, have fun, practice, and maybe win some damn money. I mean, I don't see how guys ain't lined up. I don't see how young wrestlers, especially, aren't lined up, man, in my inbox wanting to get in this contest.
That's how you know. That's how you know who know how to talk and who don't. That's how you know who want to learn how to talk and, you know, and who don't want to learn. That's how you know who got the confidence to. You know, this right here will, you know, let you know too, like, you know, who really do get it, you know. Then you're going to see who really afraid to get able to talk on that mic and in front of people. So, you know, I think overall there too, you know, we're going to find out a lot of that too. Like, who really is real deal, you know, want to be on that mic and learn how to talk on that mic and talk in front of people and understand how to cut promos and understand how to deliver, you know what I'm saying, punchlines when you're doing promos. Like, you know, because it's just like some people get on the microphone, cut a promo, and you be like, no, you never need to do that again, you know? So, you know, and it's like, you know, a lot of people, and then a lot of guys really don't understand it's a concept to talking and delivering promos, and, you know, so, yeah, man, it's you know, this is big, man, for a lot of guys to learn, man. You know, come on and just, you know, just get comfortable with who they are talking and understand it, how to talk and how to cut promo. Because it's just like you go in for a job, they teach you how to talk on a job interview, right? You know, like I know if I go in and do a job interview, goddamn it, for Piggly Wig or Cash Save or somebody, I'm going to go in there and talk. I'm supposed to talk on a job interview. I ain't going to go in there and talk like I talk. So this here is just like going in there, you know, interviewing yourself for the promo, interviewing yourself to see if you know how to really talk on a promo, man. So you cats come on, man, and try this, man. You know, we need as many guys we can to get on, man, so it can grow. Because, man, I promise you, man, this is something, man, I swear, man, this is going to be big, man. I swear it is, man. And I'm supporting it. I'm a major supporter of it, man. I'm here. Yeah, we're here. Don't make me get on here and call guys out now who supposed to be able to talk on these promo, who supposed to be able to, you know what I'm saying, cut these killer promo. Where y'all at on this dirty dozen now? You know, Derek King, you like to talk. Where you at? Come on, talk to your boy. Hey, yeah, I'm calling names.
I might hit Derek up and say, man, won't you jump in this?
Derek ain't gonna do nothing, man. Come on, Derek King. Come on. We already got a king. Bring the king. So I can dethrone them both and
Oh my
show them who the
God.
main. Big Ace. I'm the only name that they gonna be claiming the king. Stop playing with it. Yeah, I'm already, man. We're already, man.
Hey, man, look,
Yeah.
if we could get Dotson versus Derek King, I think people would tune in just for that. Let's take it one step further, Ace. Suppose we could get Dotson versus Dustin Starr.
Hey, look, Memphis, we ain't bluffing. This the city we in. We trying to see if we can get this shit head to head. Let's say it again. Right? Yeah, with that, Buster.
Hey, man, I literally think if we could get those two in a battle, I think we would do 1,000 views live while we were on air. I think we would do 1,000
I'd help promote the hell out of that motherfucker, too.
And at the end of the day, that's what this is about. At the end of the day, win, lose, or draw, it's about having fucking fun, man. That's all
Man,
it's
that's
really
all,
about
man.
is having fun, getting to hone your craft a little bit, another aspect, because I do, man. I watch all the wrestling, man, keep up with so many guys. So many it's hard to keep up with guys to the point that I watch different guys, and there's so many guys that are good in the ring that never get promo time. And I feel like, man, this is the first step. Here's the thing. They can say what they want, but people are definitely checking this show out. So if you get on here and you prove you show Dustin Starr or Neil Taylor or whoever else, oh shit, this fucking guy here can talk. That might be your foot in the door. That might be that little crack that gets you in that door, man, because every company's looking for the guy who's got the golden microphone. It's just as simple as that, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Every show I goddamn go to now, man, just everybody like every show I go to, first thing promote asks, yo, Ace, you gonna do a mic spiel for me? Just okay, I guess, man. Like what I'm talking about. Shit, just go out there and piss the people off. All right, man, that's what you want me to do. Like, and this that's my thing, man. So yeah, I mean. But I wasn't always this good though, and like that's the whole point I'm trying to make, man. It took me to practice and want to be able to cut promos and want to talk. So that's why I'm saying, like, hopefully, a lot of guys seeing me come on here, it'll be like, okay, well, shit, let's try that then. If they think I'm that good, or their opinion, if you think I'm that good, well, come on Dirty Dozens with me, man. Let's grow this thing, so. Yeah, and that was one of the main reasons I really wanted to come too, like lead by example, so to say. Dude, they see me on here having fun, acting a fool. Maybe let me try that, man. So.
And that's all it's really about, man. Here's the thing. I feel like, as well as I do, around our area, it's always so damn political. There's so many companies fighting over the same area. And there's a lot of drama, man. And I feel like, here's the thing. For me as a wrestler, look, I want to be a good wrestler. I want to do good shit, but I also want to have fun. And the minute you take fun out of wrestling, for me, you kill a lot of it off, man. If you dread going and wrestling because of what's going on backstage or what drama might happen, then it ain't right, man. And I feel like, man, this show might actually open some people's eyes and bring some people together. You know what I mean?
I hope so, man, because man, like you said, to piggyback on that political stuff, like if I feel like the locker room not gonna even be cool, I won't even do a show. You know what I'm saying? Like me, man, at this point in my career, like I ain't gun ho on doing every show anyway. Right. And now, and then most importantly, it just has to be a good, a positive vibe, man. Like I don't like going in no restaurant, no locker room that has a negative vibe, or just I'm not gonna do it. So I'll just eliminate myself from the whole situation. But to say that it don't mean it don't go on though. So you just got to be wise about who you work for. Now that's my best advice to people, like, because we're not gonna change it. It's not gonna stop. You can only change how you deal with it. The people you deal with. That's my opinion on it. So,
man, I'm so glad you said that. I tell my kids all the time, play on the field you're on. Learn how
Yeah.
to be the best player on the field that's there, because you ain't changing the game. All you can do is learn how to play it better than anybody else.
That's it, man. That's it. That's it. You can make your own plays. You can do whatever you need to, but you can't change it. You can just learn how to play in it. You know, you learn how to master the game, become a student of the game, so to say. You know, and for me, that's what I did. You know, I learned how, and that goes back to what I was saying earlier about how Charlie Paul was teaching us about life, you know, and transfer over into wrestling, like the politics. You know, once you learn how to deal with people in real life and understand that, you know, everybody ain't good for you, so you can't deal with everybody. You learn the same thing in wrestling with the politics. It's, you know, everybody ain't good for you. You learn about who to deal with, who not to deal with. If you're dealing with somebody, you learn how to deal with them on a certain, you know, so. Yeah, I mean, that's what it's all about, because like we can't change it, man. We can't change this world. We can only learn how to live in it.
That's right.
And that's the best, like, that's the best advice, man.
Ace, man, I appreciate you so much, dude. Been a blast. Checking that bucket list podcast off my list, dude. No bullshit. When I first started doing this, you were at the top of the list of a few guys that I definitely wanted to talk to while I was doing this. It took us 2 years to get here, but like I said in the opening, I'm a big believer in time, proper timing, and I'm a big believer in fate. Things happen for you when they're supposed to happen, and I feel like the Dirty Dozens is what got you here, what put us together. And man, I am so looking forward to Sunday and seeing you battle Dorian Vane, man. I am so looking forward to that.
Man, I appreciate you having me, man, and I'm looking forward to being a part of it going forward, man. Like, you know, whatever I could do to help it, you know, promote it, whatever, man. I'm here for the ride, man. Like I say, it's something great, man. This is something, man, spectacular, new, fun, adventurous, guys. Anybody who being skeptical, like I said, don't be scared, man. Come try it, man. If you need confidence on how to build yourself up, talk to me. You know, I let you know what to do, man. You know, hey, it's 3 rounds. Smack talk, battle rap promos, okay? You know, so y'all come on, man. All right, man. Yeah, you know. But yeah, boss, man. Like I said, man, I appreciate you having me, man. I'm looking forward to it. I know my wife and kids tired of me talking about it, so I'm ready for the battle Sunday. Like you be like, they here now, they been here the whole past hour, just chilling, watching me do this promo. Like, yeah, okay, so. And I love them so much. I got to give a big shout out to my wife and kids, because they're my biggest supporters. Like, you would think I got a crew behind the camera right now. The way they sitting over there just.
Well, yeah, you do, and
yeah,
man, everybody needs a support system. I mean, here's the thing: in the wrestling business, it takes a special woman to be married to a wrestler, because man, wrestling's it's a tough business, man. Look, it ain't as much anymore because guys don't work during the week. But back in the day, guys were working 5, 6, 7 nights a week. Sometimes you were just home long enough to take a shower, hopefully sleep for a couple of hours, and hit the road the next day. So it takes a special woman, and that support system in the wrestling business means the world, Ace.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I love it, man. My wife and my kids, people don't know, man. That's been the whole secret behind Big Ace the last 10 years for sure. Because they give me like, yo, that's why I test everything get with them. Like, yo, I wonder if I say this, how they'll react to this. You know, like, and like they my biggest critics. You know, they my biggest supporters. Like man, every time I do a show and we get back to the house, I ask them, yo, what y'all think of that? My 12-year-old son, he's like I don't know what to call him, but he got it all detailed. What I did, what I shouldn't do, what I should do, what I should say, what I shouldn't say. I'm like, yeah. But yeah, man, they my biggest supporters, man. I love it, man. Like, yeah, that's where it all started. So yeah, people don't know this, you know, that's part of my little secret, man. My family, man, they believe in Big Ace, and so hey, that motivates me even more, man, to be great. But
at the end of the day, everything else is pretend. What's real is your family, man. You watch
that's it.
Kids. That's the honest truth, Ace.
That's it.
Man, I am so looking forward to Sunday, man. I want you and your wife, your kids, I want you guys to have a wonderful rest of your night, man. And be ready Sunday, because I am ready, Ace.
Man, look, when you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, man. Hey, I'm
There you
already
go.
ready. Okay, I look forward to it, man. I appreciate you having me on, man. And I'm looking forward. Dorian Vine, I love you, bro, but these bars coming, man. I got ether, man. I got ether for you, man.
Ace, man, you have a great night, my friend.
All right, man, you too.
All right, y'all, you seen it right there. Big Ace do the Dirty Dozens this Sunday night, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Do not miss it. I'm going to promote these dozens one more time, and I'm going to let you guys get out of here.
You already know who it is. We be bustin'. It's Big Buster, baby, and I got some dirty dozens for y'all. We be bustin'. Wrestling roast battles. Y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all ain't ready. Here we go. Who be bustin'? We be bustin' like Blassie, like William Perry, we hustlin'. Big in these streets like Big Buster. You a sucker like Lou Brother who trust we busted. Lick off shot, chink it, clock, knick knack, patty whack, give a dog a bone. Dirty dozens with my pros, step into the zone. Wrestling roast battle, leave that alone. We be busted.
All right, y'all, that's this Sunday night, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Do not miss it. I'm back tomorrow night, 7 p.m. with Dorian Vane. We'll see if he shows up, guys. Until then, y'all.
When you hear that Buster H.R. Oh, man, it's about to go down. You feel the tension in the air? Wrestling fans all over the world, get ready for this right here. They're gonna have a field day with this one. You're about to witness Buster Unmasked! Oh, Lord! Oh, Lord! There's no telling what Buster's gonna say today. We just getting started. Just getting started! Welcome to Buster Unmasked! Hosted by Buster H.R. Johnson. This is a Buster H.